We have a great roster, 34 women, 4 divers out there. A lot of, we have returning All-American national champion and Ann Shirley Dasso. We graduated, it was a decent number of athletes. We really, there were only a couple women on the conference roster that scored points that graduated. Jill Breckenridge scored very high in the 400 IM. Abby Spiker did a wonderful job in the breaststroke events. But beyond that, and we had people who were swimming exhibition last year that would have made an impact on the meet. So we have some different options there. But the freshman class, we've brought in more potential scorers than what we lost to graduation. So I'm really excited about the potential. We have Sarah Gann is a wonderful flyer that is a sprinter that should be one of the top 8 in the conference. We have Rachel Ledford, who's in contention to be on our A relays for the medley relays on the backstroke and should be one of the top backstrokers in the conference. Rachel Wallace is another fantastic sprinter and butterflyer who was a state qualifier in high school, and Sydney Lachlan that she's her best time in the 400 IM that she posted last year would have won the 400 IM at the conference championships by a length of the pool. So we're really excited about what those women are going to bring. And then we have another, even after them, there's some women who are really making tremendous progress. Reese Trauger, Maddie Tipple, Rachel Grubbs. It's really an exciting time, and I can foresee. And I think the women that are returners can also see that there's no spots on our conference roster that are safe. If they could have been on the roster, 2-3 of the last couple of years, and not make it this year because the freshmen are challenging them. So it's going to make everybody faster, and it's a very healthy atmosphere. Everybody's not only pushing each other to get faster, but they're very supportive of making each other faster. And I think a lot of that has to do with this desire to recapture the team title after missing out on it last year. Yeah, it's been a great class for us. You have Kimmy Wendell-Schaefer, who's going to be one of the top breaststrokers in the conference again. She's competing for spots on those medley relays. Danielle Ledyard has been one of the top butterflyers in the conference for years and is a solid breaststroker for us. She went to national championships as a sophomore. Britt Beyer went to the national championships as a sophomore, one of the top backstrokers and sprinters in the conference. And other people that have contributed over the years, Kaylin Frobel, Leona Bentley, Elizabeth Andrews. There's a lot of point scorers. Abby Ross. So it's a really solid group that has done a great job leadership-wise, building up the culture and the work ethic around them. Last year she came in maybe a little bit overwhelmed by the feeling of being a defending national champion, and didn't like being on a pedestal. This year, because she sees the potential, she sees her role as a leader to help develop the younger athletes. She's actually swimming faster in practices now than she did 2 years ago. I'm really excited about what she's going to be able to accomplish. I think one of the things that we said in our conversations at the end of last season was the way the national championships are, she can't carry a relay to nationals by herself. But at the same time, the relay can't go to nationals if she's not on her game. And with the group of women surrounding her, like I said, Britt and Danielle and Kimmy and the freshmen and Rachel Wallace, Rachel Ledford, Sydney Lachlan, Denali Hutzelman is another one that has come back and is just really hungry to try and make nationals. There's a great group that has potential, and we'll see how it all plays out. Yeah, so some of the returners in the sophomore and junior class, I mentioned Denali Hutzelman. The juniors, we have Heather Russell as part of our leadership group, Ali Ferris-Scalise. Those two really, over the course of their career, like when you look at their times coming in as freshmen, and this is a great example of what has defined our success over the years. They came in and they weren't, fast per se in high school, but they dropped a lot of time when they came to college, and both of them have done exceptionally well. Ali Fair was one of the top IMers and backstrokers in the conference the last couple of years. Heather Russell has really become a great backstroker, but also is doing well on the fly in the sprint events. So I'm looking to both of them to continue to develop and be leaders on the team, both in and out of the water. As far as the returning sophomores, they're sophomores now. Emily Vanderwill did an amazing job in the distance events, and actually really developed well as a sprinter. Was contributed to our 400 free relay last year. Amanda Jones did well as a freshman, and she looks significantly better this year. She's going a lot faster. She's much more comfortable. Katie Carrasco, had just a tough ending to the year last year. She ended up getting strep throat the week of the conference championships. And so I'm really excited to see, based on how she developed through the season last year, and how she's already, she's she brings so much energy to the team, and she has such a great attitude and work ethic. I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do healthy this year. So I think it's going to be, there's a solid group there led by those particular individuals. Well, as far as defining success, it's always about, with 34 people, we can't have everybody on the conference championship roster. So we're always striving to be one of the best teams in the nation academically. Last year, the women had a 3.35 GPA, I think it was. We obviously want to win the conference championships. We want to send people to the national championships. We also want to make sure that everybody on the team continues to improve and post best times. As far as actually achieving all that stuff, we continue to foster the healthy, competitive environment within our team, and as long as everybody's striving to be the best that they can, we feel that the conference championship will take care of itself. People going to the national championships, you can't help what other schools do, but we'll have that opportunity. And Shirley should hopefully make it back. I mean, there's never a guarantee, but she's, like I said, the way she's swimming, the way the others are rallying around her, there's a lot of possibility for her to have people join her this year. And as long as everybody stays healthy, we don't have any injuries, we don't have any people getting sick at the last minute. The divers continue to develop. We'll have a shot at the conference championship, and that's really any year. That's all you can hope for.